Hello and welcome in the next video, Smart Money Concepts, SMC Part 2, Fundamentals, Identification of Ranges. So we're gonna place this to the side again. And what do we see or what do we understand under ranges? As we've seen in the first video, price makes market structure, price goes up, comes down again, price goes up and breaks the low, comes down again and goes up again. Now, in this case, a range is, this would be the latest high that isn't broken. And we would have, you see, this is the low that hasn't been broken. Probably price came down like this. Now, then we are trading inside of this range. Now, once price would break below this range, then we have on a higher time frame a market structure shift here because price goes down. Then this is called a weak low, and the range changes. Now, as long as price trades in between the range here, so price can do this here, set a new low, come back here, touch the range, shoots back up, breaks the range, then that's where our range changes. And as we had a double bottom here, this range is a strong low now, and this became a weak high. Now, price probably, we're gonna move this a little bit too. Price is probably here gonna come back down and starts breaking in a bullish higher time frame trend. Is gonna break the lows and break the highs, set a new low. So what happens here? Now we see that this switched to here, and this high here is broken. So we had actually a break of structure. So this range first goes here. Price comes back down in the fractals and goes up again and breaks the high. So now this is the new range. And as long as the low isn't broken, we consider that as a strong low. Let me clean this up for a second. And let's put this aside too. Then we have some more plays on the screen to give a quick explanation of what we are doing here. Now you see, it can also happen that we're making new lows, so we have the break of structure here. Price comes down, breaks the last low, breaks the last high, comes back down. This is our smart money concepts setup. This is where we're gonna look for entries. In this piece, you're gonna see it come back over and over again. Price breaks to the upside, sets a new high, grabs the liquidity here above, and then because this movement is a fractal of a higher time frame, Price is gonna retrace back into that liquidity, find its equilibrium, and then continue the trend to the upside again or break lower. But here we can see break of structures and market structure shifts. And for smart money concepts, remember this, look, this is the pattern that we look for. And I'll show you that it keeps coming back. We have the same pattern here. Make it a little smaller. And you guys will see even that we have the same pattern here. So you see, this is always coming back. Probably this will be like this, and you'll have a market structure shift there in best case. So you know what you're looking for. This is the basic of smart money concepts, what we are looking for. And this is in combination with bias, time frames, ranges, and with the fractals. This can happen on the daily chart, on the weekly chart, but it also happens on the 15 minutes, on the 5 minutes, the 3 minutes, the 1 minute. It always comes back. And here you can see this is actually a fractal move of this, where price does this on a higher time frame, drops down in one leg, gives a little return here, and goes straight there. Now back to the ranges. Here we are looking to what? We have a strong low, and our high here keeps pushing up. So it is a weak high until the low here gets broken. Now we're speaking on a strong high and a weak low. The low will come down to here, until the high gets broken. So here you can see where are we trading inside. Let's get quickly back to this low and that high. This is how we would look for entries in smart money. And we would target a 1 to 3 in this case. There's even way better risk reward ratios. But for now, I only want to show you guys this. This is probably one of the most common setups in smart money concepts, and it plays out pretty well if your bias is correct and you can read the fractals. Then you can even get the better entries, where you get this type of entries with a real small stop loss, and you know perfectly where to time your where to put your take profit, and you get a risk reward 1 to 5. So that being said about ranges and fractals, and I'm glad I could show you the smart money concept pattern that we always look for. It's not always exactly the same. I'll show you that in other videos. If trading was that simple, everybody would be millionaires, and it's not. So, but this is just basics for the people that want to start trading. Just keep up with the videos. I'll post more qualitative content. And if you have questions, just react in the comments. Give us a like, follow, share as always. Follow is really important for the channel, so we get traction and we can go live. Then we can share even more. And I'll see you guys in the next video on smart money.